Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today... What? I can't wear this?
No.
Why not? Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we're going over a slightly new product. And that product is Monster Maxx. But a lot of people have been saying a lot of good things about this, so I decided it was time to try it out. Coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. If it's your first time here and you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night. In my videos, I usually go over a little bit about the company, then I talk about the ingredients in the drink, and then I finish off with the taste test. But since most of you already know about Monster, I'm going to skip that portion and I'm going to fill it with something else. Then we'll talk about the ingredients and then do the taste test. Let's get started. Having 13,000 subscribers, I know that I have several subscribers that work for Coke, and they've let me know that they're Coke salespeople or Coke truck drivers and so forth. And to all those employees, I just want to give them a shout out saying thanks for watching my channel. I thank them for commenting when they do, and I also thank them for giving me a heads up when new products are about to hit the market. I appreciate it. I truly do. But unfortunately, that information becomes somewhat useless when I can't actually find the products. When it takes me 3 weeks, 4 weeks, sometimes even 5 weeks for your new product to show up at a store near me, YouTube's already flooded with reviews on it. These Maxxes, they've been out for quite a while now, even though they did just release 2 new ones. But these other 3 have been on the market for a little while. Yet guess what? I only have 2 out of the 3, which means out of 5 products for the Monster Maxx, I'm only going to be reviewing 2 for you today. And that's because it's not near me. Don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm not looking. In this past week, my wife and I went to 14 different stores, and we went to different convenience stores of various different names in Massachusetts, and I work in Rhode Island, and out of all those stores, I only found 2 Maxxes. And it's the same thing for most new release drinks. So I'm curious if any of you Coke employees, Monster employees, or Reign employees can actually just give me some advice. So I'm shouting out to all those employees to see if they can help me out, because I just can't keep taking all this time to drive to all these different stores if it's not going to be anywhere in stores near me. It would be great to have a contact person as to where I could find them. Now, I'm not asking any of you guys to get me some early releases or anything like that that might get you in trouble. I mean, if you could get me early releases, that would be great. But no, all I'm really doing is asking for a contact so that I can find these drinks once they're released and not 3 to 4 weeks after. Now, granted, I know that people know about my dislike for Monster, and I have been trying to get better about it. But I hope that all of you know by now that even though I might not like certain companies, I still always give them an honest review, and I'm still reviewing Monster products, and they're still getting good reviews with some of their products. When it comes down to it, I'm a reviewer of all things caffeine related, primarily energy drinks, and I'm always going to have your best interests. So I'm not going to let my personal opinion get in the way. Still give you an honest review. And while we're on the topic, I'm not just talking to Monster, Coke, and Reign employees. I'm talking about everybody. Any of you Rockstar people, Pepsi people, Keurig Dr. Pepper people. If any of you can get me information on how to get the drinks when they come out, that would be super useful. And just think, that will get the reviews to you guys a bit quicker. I'm not asking for any compensation. I'm just looking for information on where to find them so I can get them to you guys. I mean, with 13,000 subscribers, I know that I'm still relatively small in the grand scheme of things, but isn't it nice to know that you're going to have some people find out about your new product without having to spend any money on advertising? So thank you all for all your help. I appreciate it, and I'm hoping that I can get these reviews to you faster if I get a little help in finding the drinks faster. Also, as a side note, I do actually have a P.O. box for any of my subscribers who might want to send me something. Feel free to send me an email or DM me for that address, but I definitely don't expect my subscribers to purchase these drinks for me and pay for shipping just so I can review them. I'm hoping that I can get them from the company with my own money. So what makes this Monster Maxx Maxx? Well, because it's maximum strength Monster. What exactly does that mean? Well, most Monsters have the standard amount of caffeine in them at 10 milligrams per ounce. So usually their 16-ounce cans have about 160 milligrams of caffeine. These Monster Maxx cans have 180 milligrams of caffeine, and they're only a 12-ounce can. That makes it 15 milligrams per ounce, which is 50% more than their standard energy drinks. Of course, in typical Monster tradition, they went with names that don't make any sense whatsoever. I mean, they have drinks named Solaris and Eclipse, so I'm guessing that they're going with kind of a space theme. And they just released Rad Red. I mean, Rad. What is this, the 80s? That's rad, man. Did you see that Rad movie? Guys breakdancing, doing the centipede. Rad. Tricks on dirt bikes. And of course, Mango-matic. There you go. Stick with names that work. Mango-matic. We know what it is. It's mango, and I'll pick up a mango drink. But Solaris, what's Solaris? Do I know what Solaris tastes like? No. Am I gonna risk my hard-earned money to buy something that tastes like Solaris? I don't think so. Name your drinks right, buddy. But you know what's awesome about this drink, besides the higher amount of caffeine, is that they're actually using nitrogenated water, similar to NAS Nitro Mango, also owned by Monster. I could probably be a ventriloquist, but those bees, I don't know. They're the tough ones. They're the tough ones, and I kind of sound like Mickey Mouse. I can't say Mickey Mouse either. And given that they use nitrogenated water, it actually is a little bit more fizzy, but less carbonated. But how's it less carbonated if it ends up being fizzier? Well, the fact that it's using nitrogenated water means that the bubbles are actually kind of smaller, so it ends up being fizzier, as well as being a little bit smoother and less carbonated. So to me, these are actually fairly promising. More caffeine, less carbonation, and a smoother drink. Sounding good to me already. Additionally, carbonation probably has to do with the amount of carbon dioxide added to the drink, and nitrogenated water probably has something to do with the amount of nitrogen oxide added to the drink. Thus, the different amount of fizziness, and I can't call the fizziness carbonation, because carbonation is carbon dioxide based, and fizziness is nitrogen based. Where's Green-Eyed Guide when you need her? She's the one who talks about this stuff. She's the biochemist who can tell you the difference on this stuff. So I might be a little off in my nitrogenated and carbonation speak, but that's her thing. Monster Maxx is also maxing out on their vitamins. They have well over 200% of your daily value of most of the B vitamins in such an itty bitty can. And when it comes to the B12, the king of the bees, they're going for 500% of your daily value of B12. Talking about wanting to put an exclamation point on that Maxx. You don't need to do that. We know it's Maxx already. Whew, 500. Craziness. Nuts. But of course we do need to talk about sugar, and this actually has 38 grams of sugar. Which, you know what? I'm actually a little bit surprised by that, because in general, across the board, when they're going Maxx, they're going up on everything. But it seems like they actually went down a little bit on the sugar. It's very interesting. They really seem to be tweaking this drink in lots of different ways than what they do with the rest of their drinks. It's almost like they're pulling from all the different companies that they own. They're learning. Because that being said, even though these have 38 grams of sugar, the two new ones that they released that I don't have, the Rad Red and the Mango, are both sugar-free. So if these Maxxes have been performing well in general, now they're coming out with a sugar-free Maxx, it's going to be interesting to see how they are. Even more interesting is this. Look at that. It's very interesting. Also going to be very interested to see. And when I find one, the Maxx Mango-matic, I'm going to be doing a bonus video on it, potentially. The Maxx Mango-matic and the Rain Mango-matic. You guys got to be careful. We know you're owned by the same company, giving them similar names. If they taste the same, well, I don't know. I don't think there are any legal actions, and I don't think anyone actually cares. But I guess whatever one's cheaper is the one people are going to buy. But it's still going to make for a good comparison if I can find them. As for your ingredients, they got a lot of the same common ingredients that Monster has in them. One of the uncommon ingredients is whey protein. Why is whey protein in this drink? I don't know. I mean, you look at the nutrition facts panel, it's got 0 protein, so there must not be much whey protein in there. But it's also got some guarana extract, your Panache ginseng extract, inositol, and it actually does have a little bit of sucralose as well, probably to make up for that reduction in sugar overall. They want to still be sweet, so they added some sucralose to it, just to compensate for that hint of sugar that they took out. Just about time to taste them out. Gonna go to my Caffeine Man fridge to get the nice cold drinks out. If any small companies want to have a shout out on the Caffeine Man fridge, details in the description box down below. First one up will be the Super Dry. Whew, I can actually see the fizziness already. See how fizzy it is when I pour it out. Whoa. There you go. Oh my goodness. Go closer. Not sure I've had an energy drink that has a head on it. Taste it out. Okay, that's actually pretty good. It's got a citrus feel to it. I thought that the super dry, given the color of the can, was going to be just like more of a concentrated or just a different formula of the original Monster. And it does have a little bit of that Monster flavor, but it definitely has a lot more citrus vibe to it as well. I probably could have even put this in the Who Has the Best Orange premiere video. Although it's not too powerful of an orange flavor, it definitely has a mix of different citruses in there, but it is definitely reminiscent of an orange. Definitely a lot less carbonation. I've had the Monsters before, and that medium to high carbonation that Monster is known for is always a bit off-putting. This is definitely smoother, and I'm going to finish up that little bit. I'm definitely a fan of the nitrogenated water. When I had the NOS Nitro Mango, I was a big fan of that mango flavor, but I was also a fan of the lesser carbonation due to the nitrogenated water and that fizziness. It's a lot less burpy. You still get that carbonation feel, but it's nitrogenated water. And these do actually have carbonation in them as well. It's just a lot less carbonation and nitrogenated water. You're still getting a decent sweetness as well. So even though that the original Monster is at 54 grams of sugar, this is a smaller can. So I don't really want to do the math. I don't have my calculator handy, but they might have just reduced the amount of sugar based on how much smaller of a can it is. So it might be the same amount of sugar mathematically, but whatever the case, it does have sucralose in there as well to balance out any reduction in sugar, and it is actually kind of a sweet drink. I would say it's a medium to medium high sweet drink. More towards the medium though, that citrus does actually pull away from the sweetness a bit. Overall, if it did taste a little bit less citrusy, I can see myself picking that up before picking up the original Monster. like I'd ever pick up an original Monster, no. But what I'm getting at is that I'm definitely interested to try those Maxx Zero sugars. But in the meantime, let's move on to some Solaris. I don't even have the Solaris, so let's move on to some Eclipse. So next up is the Eclipse. Always wonder what an eclipse tasted like. Had a total eclipse of the heart, seen a total eclipse. I've drawn lots of eclipses too. No, those were ellipses, not eclipses. Can't draw an eclipse. Well, they drew an eclipse, didn't they? An eclipse you can't see. I'm not getting into the science of it, not getting into the space of it. I let my friend Jason do that. He's one of those spacey science guys. He's a NASA citizen scientist. If you want to find out more about him and all the spacey stuff that he knows, I'm going to include a link to his page down below. My buddy Jason, NASA citizen scientist. Check out his page on Twitter. Tell him Caffeine Man sent you. I think he'd like that. He's got a heck of a lot more followers than I do. That's just to show you how good of a NASA citizen scientist he is. Very popular. Good job, Jay. Let's taste it out. There we go. Could you guess that from the purple? It's Eclipse flavored, or did you think it was grape flavored? Because it's grape flavored. And it's a decent grape. I've definitely had better grapes. I've definitely had a couple of worse grapes. This is giving me that generic grape flavor. It didn't try and get too fancy with the grape. It's like, hey, this is grape. If you like grape, you'll like grape. We're not giving you a strong, super powerful grape. We're not giving you a weak grape either. We're giving you a medium grape. The nitrogenation is a medium nitrogen. Is it a medium nitrogenation? Or is it like a high nitrogenation? I can't actually tell because I've never rated nitrogenation. It's got a low carbonation and a medium fizziness. How's that? Either way, I like it. It's definitely smooth. The nitrogenated water makes it smoother. Can I definitely taste the sugar in this one. This is definitely a sweet grape. I would say medium to high sweetness. Didn't hit that high level yet because they lowered their sugar a little bit and then they add some sucralose. But still, it's got a decent sweetness, a medium grape flavor, medium fizziness, and overall pretty good. Need another sip. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Definitely makes me interested in trying out the Rad Red, which my buddy Ryan on Twitter, nice guy. He works for Coke, he's a truck driver, and he grabs the drinks and he tastes them and he sends me videos about what he thinks of them. Very helpful stuff, so thank you to Ryan for doing that for me. Partially because of him, I'm tasting these out for you guys. He likes them. I said, Ryan likes them. Gonna give them a try. So thanks, Ryan, for pushing me to do it. I'm definitely interested in trying the Rad Red and the Mango-Matic. Ryan said the Rad Red tastes like cherry. I like cherry. And he said the mango tastes like mango, which is good. I like mango. Caffeine Man Rating chart. Yeah, I've heard of that. I should probably put this on the Caffeine Man Rating chart. I should probably put the other one on the Caffeine Man Rating chart too. So where's the Eclipse going to be going on the Caffeine Man Rating chart? I'll give this flavor 7.6. Put this one down. hold up the super dry monster. Where's this one going to be going? On the Caffeine Man Rating chart. I'm going to put it right around the same area because it is similar to the grape, but the citrus flavor was a little bit too much for me. I like a little more sugar to pull that citrus out. So I'm going to give this one 7.2. Overall, I'm pleasantly surprised with both of them. I'm definitely looking forward to trying the 2 new sugar-free options. If they're anything like this in smoothness, medium to high flavor, and 0 sugar, they'll be up in that 8 category, if not higher. Keep an eye out. So there you have it. Those are the Monster Maxxes. And as the holidays are here, I just want to let you all know I was trying to pump out a whole bunch of bonus videos the last couple of weeks. I had a lot I wanted to get out to you. I wanted to actually try and catch up on some of these energy drink reviews by doing the bonus videos, because I know that now that the holidays are here, I'll probably be doing just 1 video a week. Extremely busy during the holidays. I'll see what I can do about maybe getting a bonus video in, but don't be surprised if I'm only uploading once a week until the new year. If I can do more, I will, but I'm just giving you guys a pre-warning. And it really stinks too, because I've been saying this a lot to people, and I'm getting upset by all these. It's like the more companies I review, the more options I have of doing brand new drinks. Because these companies are coming out with new stuff all the time. I cannot keep up with these companies. I was trying to do several bonus videos, as you guys have seen from my channel, and I still can't keep up with the new drinks that are coming out. And I want to get you guys the new drink reviews. So I'm trying to figure something out. I mean, I'll probably just have to make the videos shorter for the bonus videos. My bonus videos can still be slightly long. You know, maybe I should just do them from my car. Never. Never. Got this for a reason. No car reviews, people. But stay tuned next week. I usually don't tell you what's coming up next week, but since I'm only doing 1 video a week, I want to get the buzz out about it. Next week, I'll be doing America. And every time I say that, no word of a lie, the Team America World Police song goes off in my head, and I can't actually say the next line. And don't you guys put it in the comments, because it'll get deleted, but America. Doesn't it just happen to you guys? I mean, if you've seen the movie, it has to happen to you guys. But my wife, it happens to my wife too. We got the box that they sent us for the case. Yeah, it just goes off in our head. So I'm definitely looking forward to reviewing America for you guys. It's in my head again. And I'm going through all the drinks that they sent. I think there's 6 different flavors. Very excited to try those out. I've heard a lot of good things about them. So that review is coming next week. So until then, have yourselves a great day or night. America! Do it. You know I'm making you say it. America! It's a great song. Great movie. I might have to watch it this weekend. It's going to be a tough review next week. Each and every one, every time I see one. Ugh. Maybe I'll put an 18+ tag on it just so I can say it. Probably not, though.